Alright, today we're planting pumpkin seeds, everybody. So I got the pumpkin seeds laid out here on the table, just so you guys can get an overall look of the area. Right there, I've got my seeds, spray bottle. My greenhouse is a little bit overstuffed with crap right now. I do apologize for that. I get junked up easy. But as you can see, we got butternut squash. I just did these ones. Butternut squash, grizzly bear pumpkin seeds, and regular pumpkins. I do have more varieties, but obviously you can only plant so much at once, and this is a lot of seeds to plant, by the way. I mean, this is going to be a full day job just getting these in the ground. You know, I'm going to be spending all day digging holes and putting them in. That's why I only recommend that you do a paper towel full, because that would be just too many seeds, I think, for one individual to do. You know, you're just going to have to break it up from day to day. So today we're doing these. I do have some Macintosh seeds right here that I got from a year ago or 2 years ago. I think it was last year. But all you have to do is fold your paper towel, pat it down. We're going to take the spray bottle, so one side of the paper towel is dry, the other is wet. Putting them in a bag seals in the moisture. So putting in the bag seals the moisture. I labeled the bag. I've also put the check date. That's the date that I want to check them by. So you have to give them a full 10 days, but halfway in between you have to check it, because if the paper towel's a little dried out, you got to give it more water, and so forth. So let me get the seeds in. And the next clip will be the germination process. So, you know, these films take me, 2 to 3 months to make. That's why I don't have regular postings like a lot of people do. It just takes a whole lot of time to edit these clips and get everything together. But, you know, I am showing you guys a little bit about planting. Alright, this is an update. This is, looks like May 26th at 10:44, and last week we reported around the same time. So just within a week, guys, these plants have doubled in its size. When you plant potatoes, I honestly believe you're going to get a really good crop if you plant them in garden beds just like this. And this is a rather large garden bed, as you guys can see. These plants are incredible. I mean, look how much they've doubled in size. Although the little tomato plant I planted last week and the green pepper plant hasn't really budged any, but I'm convinced that they will take off as time goes by here. But these potato plants, look how huge those leaves are. Look how, plush they are. It's like they're doing really, really well in the soil. And, of course the garlic is taken off. They have not grown any of the, I'm not sure what they call is the part for the flower, right? So stubs, I believe they call them, right? They grow out of the center here, as you can see. And they would come up and they would wrap around like this. So what you do is you cut them off. You cut those off and you can eat them. You actually can fry them. And the onions back here, guys, doing well. I'm sure there's some weeds in here. I did find some more purple potato. As you can see, the purple potato here has doubled in size. And there is another one. I just spotted it right over here somewhere. Oh, right there. If you guys can see that, that's a purple potato just sprouting. So I'm going to have a few purple potatoes. That's good. I mean, everything looks great. No sign of lettuce yet, right? Because I planted lettuce in that area. I forget what I planted over here. It might have been tomatoes. I'm not sure. I do have some carrots coming in there. The carrots haven't really taken off any per se. I don't know. That could be a, hate to say it, but let me just relocate that stick. Alright, because it seemed to be interfering with some of the plants. I don't know. That right there could either be a weed or I don't think it's carrots. It can't be carrots. Carrots wouldn't grow that fast. I'm thinking maybe weed. But everything's doing really well here. I mean, you guys can see how big those potatoes are getting. Hello everybody. Today is May 29th at 5:16 a.m. in the morning. And these are the potatoes, and I want you guys to see how much bigger these are getting. Especially this one over in the corner. You can actually start seeing a branch structure to it. I mean, look at the branch structure on that. These are very, very healthy potatoes, because once you start seeing the branch structure, it no longer looks bushy, but it actually looks like a real plant. I'm still waiting on carrots. There are some in there, but they're small right now. Probably a good rainstorm will bring them out. The tomato plant here looks a little bigger. The green pepper really hasn't budged too much. We're going to have to figure out some kind of a fertilizer to get the green pepper going. The garlic is looking great. I think these are cucumbers down here, but I can't be entirely sure. It could just be a weed. I seem to have a lot of them, but I don't want to pluck them in case I'm plucking the wrong plant. That's the same with in here. I don't know which is which. You have to let them grow first, and then you'll find out. Again, down here, the onions are doing fine. The garlic is fine. And that's today's progress. I am trying to get some seeds to sprout. It's not sprouting very good. So, we're going to try to get a compost pile started in a few days. Plenty of greenery out there that I can collect for the composting. Take a look at all that greenery right in through there. I should be able to cut that and definitely create a really nice compost pile. I got some old stuff back here that's perfect for the brown, so I don't have to go too far to start a compost. And I'm going to have to watch the strawberry plants, though. You can see some strawberries down in there. So we'll just have to watch out. I got more strawberry plants, guys, like here. I mean, these are natural strawberries that's growing right at the edge of the garden. And I didn't even plant them. They're just wild strawberries. So, I got to get things cleaned up around here a little bit. I got some greenery here that has to get cut. So we're going to trim that up in the next day or two and really get to going. Today is a full work day for me, so I don't have time to mess around here with stuff. But we're going to try to get things cut down and done up. I mean, it's a lot of a mess here. I haven't even got started for springtime yet. But that's the update for today. Alright, today is May 31st. This is a rainy day. And we do have something to show you. Well, I do. Cucumbers, everybody. And they're starting to really pop up through. Those are the cucumbers that I planted. See, I got the little thing as proof that cucumbers are growing there. Take a look at the potato plants, everybody. These suckers are huge. What I'm going to do is I want to stand back so you guys can get a good picture of these. And you see how much those potato plants have grown? They're huge. And we're taking a look over here. I haven't seen any of the lettuce popping up through. Maybe it is right there. I think I see, right, if you guys can see that right down in here. I think that's lettuce. This little thing here. So there might be some indications of lettuce popping up through. We'll see. Again, I forget what I planted off into here, but you know, we'll find out. Everything's looking good here, guys. The purple potatoes are getting bigger. You know, the other little purple potato over here. Of course, onions are doing good. These are onions also that you're seeing along here. And the rest of these are garlic that you're looking at. So, you know, everything's looking good. I don't know what weeds are here and which ones aren't. So we're just going to leave everything in and see how well it grows. Again, I've got one little onion in the corner there, as you can see. Everything's looking great. We're going to be starting composting soon. I'm building a composting bin over here, as you guys can see behind here. There's going to be 3 of them. That's what these 3 pallets are for. Of course, I have to repair the bottoms. I'm going to put solid plywood on it. And maybe a little bit of blue skin on there. And, you know, everything's going to be caged in, and that's where we're going to... I got plenty of greenery over here, as I stated the other day, and some brown stuff down back for composting. So that's going to be an enjoyment. Otherwise than that, that's the update for today.